The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. That is an example of a pangram, a sentence that uses every letter of the English language. Today, I'm going to write a pangram. Welcome to Rob's Randoms, a channel where I make videos about things that interest me, and I've always loved interesting things about the English language, and especially pangrams. So I've been working on my own pangrams, and at the end of this video I'm going to tell you what I came up with, but before that point I'm going to tell you some fun facts about them. Probably the first pangram was created by a printer as he was setting up a keyboard to do a test print for a book. The sentence he came up with, lorem ipsum de lor sit amet, etc, etc, etc. Yes, lorem ipsum was first created as a pangram, but it was using the Latin alphabet, so it didn't use all of the letters that we now use in English. The first usage of the quick brown fox in print comes from an 1885 edition of the newspaper The Boston Journal. Now, this original article answers a question I've had about the quick brown fox for years. So the idea of a pangram is to use every letter of the English language in the shortest sentence possible. However, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog could be shorter because they are using the word the twice. If you exchange one for an a quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, that is then shorter by 2 characters. But that's not the one that people often use, but a quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog is the example they use in the Boston Journal. It's just that for some reason over the years it's changed to a slightly longer version, maybe because it's easier to remember, I don't know. So there are lots of pangrams out there, people like to come up with their own versions, and everybody wants to come up with a shorter version as possible. The quick brown fox, although being the most famous example, is not the shortest. It is 35 characters, or 33 characters if you exchange one of the these for an A. The best pangram I've ever heard is Sphinx of Black Quartz, Judge My Vow. Now that is 29 characters, a lot shorter than the quick brown fox, and about 1,000 times cooler. If we allow abbreviations and acronyms, people have managed to come up with perfect pangrams, sentences that use every letter of the English language and use every letter only once. For example, Mr. Jock TV Quiz PhD bags few links. That is a perfect pangram, although it's not as cool as Sphinx of Black Quartz, and it's also really hard to remember. Right, I've talked about them enough, now to give you the 3 pangrams that I've managed to come up with. Here's my first try. Unfairly treated by her camp, Jezebel vows a quest to re-win the heart of her ex, the king. Now that is 72 characters, so obviously a very long pangram, but I thought it was just a cool sentence, and it was my first try, you know? Now for my second try, I did cheat just a little bit. Here it is. For a QWERTY keyboard uses zinc, gasped the ex-Jehovah's Witness lamely. Now that is 60 characters, much better than the first one, although I do use the word QWERTY and I don't think that's in the dictionary. However, my third and final pangram I am really proud of. A foreign DJ vows to quickly blitz the xylophone manual. That is 42 characters and I think is really good. I love that one. Let me know in the comments what you thought of them, and if you know of any other pangrams, let me know those as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please do click like and subscribe. It really would help me out. Thanks for watching. My name's Rob and I'll see you in another random video next week.